Okay, since the conference thing didn't work for us, um, not sure what's up there. I will let the tech people know that, but let me just make this little video for you so I can let you know what's going on because this class, you guys are going to take the lead on it. So, the first thing that you need to do is decide who does what. And so what I'm going to do, well, you know all about the get started thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shoot over here to the pre-production. So you probably saw something about team, this is about team. You're going to work as a team, so you need to know how to deal with each other. So our meeting, we were going to go over these components. So, number one, you as a team must meet a minimum of once a week, even if it's for 10 minutes. You need to find that day where you can meet and go over things. Two, the game genre is education, and you are going to create a game that shows students how to use Canvas. Now, this game can be anything of your choice. That is what you will do as a team. It can be a 2D game or a 3D game. It can be, the faculty here would rather not have a first-person shooter game, but I'm okay with that. But whatever you choose it to be, it can be a puzzle, it can be a maze, it can be anything that you choose it to be. What I will tell you that we learned from last semester is it should be simple. The last semester students made this elaborate idea and things just kept getting wiped out because it was just too much. So that's what you need to decide. Then, so, because I have two of you in here that are also doing the 293, you need to decide which one of you will complete the first part. You're going to take turns. Each week you'll take turns adding to the design document. So you need to decide which one of you is going to start and move on. I mean, if you say, hey, I'll take it the first 4 weeks and you take it the next 4 weeks, or I'll take it the first 2 months, or whatever it is, that's your decision. But I will also get with you too via email on that as well. So that's pretty much where you're at. You're going to have to make those decisions. You're going to have to make the decisions on who's going to do, if it's a 3D game, who's going to do the 3D modeling, or are you going to get these assets from the asset store? If it's 2D, who's going to create the textures, the designs, or will this be gathered from some free source? Who's going to collect the audio? Who's going to, you have to do all of this. Who's going to do the scripting? Who's going to, who is going to do what? That's the most important thing that you need to do. So that's exactly what the team meeting was. So whoever decides to do the game design outline and the game design, there's a file drop for it right there. Some game design documents. There's one online, there's one you can get here. There's some more info right there. Now, once you've done all that as a team, you'll come over and you'll start this production site. And what I've done is provided a file drop for each of these, and these are the dates that I would prefer they be dropped. I can tell you that last semester we didn't do all those dates, but there were different circumstances, so all I want you to do is keep in contact with me. After you meet someone, one of you, I don't know which one of you, but over here, located under collaborations. Okay, sorry about that. I am a student in this, so for whatever reason, I am not a registered student. So let me show you that in another thing here. One moment, please. So what you'll have is a, hope you can see all that. It looks like it's in the, here, I'll just take it off of there. So what is under the collaborations is a Google Doc. And this is where last semester they provided most of the information for me. Since the two of them had already both gone through 293, this is where they placed all the information. So this place for you is where you'll discuss certain aspects. What you'll come in is you'll tell me Chris is doing whatever he's doing, and Chelsea will be doing whatever she does, and Sean will be doing whatever it is he's in charge of doing. And you'll do this each week after you meet. You know, come in and put the date here. Let's see, what is today? You'll put the date here, and then you put your information. So, you know, Chris would come in here and say, okay, we met, and I'm going to take care of this, this, and this, and this. You can do it in sentence format, or you can do it in bullet format, and then when something's done, I'm going to move down here. So let's just say somebody said I had to do the scripting for a particular object. You know, there's all kinds of scripting out there. So, you know, maybe one person could do the more simplified scripting, and a person who's a better programmer can do the more difficult scripting. So let's just say I had to do scripting for a relative camera view. So relative camera view script, right? Script, relative camera view. So I could name the script, or however you want to do it, and then just say I completed that. So I could actually highlight it and then cross it off the list. There's all kinds of stuff here in the Google Doc. It's just like a Word document, so you can format it and do all kinds of stuff. So, you know, you have all these things, you can insert images, anything you need to do. So let's just say I was done with that, I could strike it out, it's completed. So it's just a thing to keep you on track, and then I can see where you're at, so I'm not sending these, what are you doing, what's everybody up to, and all that stuff. I hope that you can meet, that the chat is available in the class. Let me go back to the class now. This chat feature is available if that's what you want to use. You can use Skype. You know, I have some other things you could use, but you could always, if you choose to chat, you can just chat and say, let's meet in chat at such and such a time. Or if you choose, like I said, if you choose to Skype, let's meet at Skype. And then just let me know within the Google Doc what went on that week and where you're at. So also, once you get moving and grooving, you know, you'll be going through this production phase for a while. So the production phase, you know, is going to take you so far. Now, it's very important that you stay on track there. So at post-production is when you say, okay, we have a product, now we want to test it. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your friends and family test your product and give you feedback, what works. Maybe there's a misspelling. There was one last semester, a misspelling, and I got the product after the class and I had to send it back and have them correct the spelling. So please pay attention to spelling. So I don't want to see anything from you with the exception of the game design document, which you will create as you move through. This is very different from creating it and then creating the game. So you'll create the game design document as you go through all the particulars. And then blah, 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 blah. Okay, then once you've created the game and you're in testing, I'll want to see the project then. You know, you'll have to send me the project then. And then after testing, you'll mark over here what your testers stated, any corrections that need to be made, who's going to make them, yada, yada, yada. And then you'll correct those and come back and send me your compressed project plus the build. And then what happened last year was we could not get the build onto a website. In fact, we found some code that stated it could go on a website. We found a code that stated it would go on a blog, but every time we tested this, or I tested this, it just failed to work. So if one of you can get that to work on Blogger or WordPress, that would be awesome, because I do have a Yavapai College WordPress, but I also have a Yavapai College faculty website, and I'd love to put the games on there. Let's see what else. Game Bucket is made by a group of people who teach Unity, and you can actually put your game up there for like 30 days, but I'm not sure if you want to do that. You can have more ideas here. Creating a Kickstarter page for your project. This part will be we'll see where we're at kind of a thing. This is more for Chelsea and Sean. I know Chelsea has created a draft Kickstarter page, so maybe we'll let Sean create a draft Kickstarter page with your game on it. It does not have to be published. So then at the very end, you'll do a peer review and a self-review. As you do your peer review, you place your name and answer the questions. I'm sorry, peer review. You place your name, and then in the strengths area, you will place, let's say, you would say Sean, blah, 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 or Chelsea, blah, 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 if Chris were filling it out. I'm sure you get the message. So then you're done. And then you register to graduate with your degree. So that's pretty much it. I'm so sorry the technology failed to work. When it's good, it's good. When it's not, it's not. But if you have any questions after this, please let me know. It's up to you guys now to contact each other. You can use chat, you can use your inbox, you can, let me get out of student view. You can use your inbox to send a message to your classmates, and you do that by accessing the inbox, selecting the, and then coming down to the 294, who are you going to send it to, and you can be specific by selecting the names here, or to all students. So that's it. Let me know. Ciao.